We are now officially live.
Yeah. I just realised we haven't been at Netherlands for 2 seasons.
Okay, I see the notification.
Lovely.
And I am live finally on the FRL channel after so many months. And the first person to pop up is Ballboy. Hello.
Mr. Ballboy.
Do you know what? I'm just happy to be on live on the channel for the first time now.
Huh. Wish I
Oh,
could say the same
finally.
thing.
I'm so happy it's not on my channel for once.
I wish I could say the same. Actually, heck, at this rate, just any channel, because I can't even do it on my own.
Yeah, I'm so relieved. So I do apologise it took so long for this. But we're finally here, being the host of this channel on the F2 side of things. And hello and welcome from Ballboy himself. And for the people watching, can I just get a round of applause? Just so I'm live on the actual channel. Because it took so
Don't give her a
long.
round of applause.
Oh yeah, you know the little clap emojis. I think I deserve that after the suffering I've had.
Get one clap from me, Michael.
I get one clap. Okay, there's the one clap from the young Charlie himself, who's alongside me this
Enough
afternoon.
with the young.
But you clearly are. How old are you?
15.
You're 15, and you're younger than me. So you are the young one here, and you're alongside me for co-coms. Obviously, it's FRL
Okay, well, I'm not the
Charlie.
youngest person in the server, am I?
I'm trying to introduce you, and you're interrupting me. You're such a nice person to be around. But as you know, this is the young, grumpy little child of Charlie. Hello, Charlie.
Now that I like.
Well, you like being called Grumpy. There you go. That's his nickname
Yeah,
for Discord. Grumpy Charlie.
Definitely ain't changing that right now.
Well, should you say, well, when you don't, results don't go your way. But here we go. We have the Netherlands this afternoon. We should have a total, possibly, of 19 drivers of full times and reserve drivers. So we should have a very toasty grid this afternoon. So, and we see all the drivers are coming in nicely. Having a 5-minute delay going into this race. We're having a starting at 5 past the hour. Not sure why, but I think it's just to make sure everyone's in and there's no little errors here and there. But now I'm hoping for some wet weather myself. What about you, Charlie? I'm glad you're paying attention. I'm expecting some wet
Also,
weather.
I changed my name.
Oh, you're actually doing that to Discord.
I've done it. You can check it in the F2 chat.
Okay, I'll check that in a bit after this.
You have access anyway.
Okay. But yeah, going into this race, we've got a 36 lap ahead of us on one of the shortest tracks on the calendar. I think it's around 110. I must be massively wrong, but it is quite one of the shortest circuits around here, which I'm hoping that
110 or I think might be 109 even.
Yeah, possibly, but I'm hoping for some mixed weather, which we didn't get last week, but hopefully we will.
Well, we almost had it.
Yeah, we had little light clouds, really.
Why have I been pinging the comms bar?
Hello, Sean, in the comments. How are you doing? Welcome to the channel. As we wait for the final seconds. What time is it now? Yeah, we've got just over a minute till we get on the way in head of qualifying.
I'm seeing 2 new drivers, by the way. Ven J-O-K and Senna K, pretty much.
Sean, I am football. Where are you? Are you down here? Oh, yeah, there you are, in the hash driver. Hello, my man. As I got a notification from our group chat. Grumpy Child, known as Charlie. You really called yourself that? You could have just said Grumpy Charlie, would have been a much catchy phrase.
Nah.
As people have been calling you Posh Boy recently, we might as well give you new nicknames.
You haven't called me that as much as you used to, though.
Well, you haven't really been
Hector
on as you used to either, so
Sure.
there you go. As we have got 16 drivers, which we're supposed to have 2. Now 1 now we've got 17 drivers.
Who is it that we're... I think it's Ruben. Wait, no, Ruben's being replaced.
No, I don't think he is.
Yeah, he's the one that is cut. I saw his name on the check-in thing, and I thought it was replacing someone, but no, he's being replaced by Ben. I'll just say that.
Right. Okay.
Oh, and... Oh, wait, no, never mind.
We'll just wait until the countdown starts. It is time to head off, but I think we have a little bit of a delay. You got adjusting time.
They haven't said to ready up yet.
Well, people are readying up. No one ready up just yet until Evil Zook's ready up.
He's just said it.
Oh, is he? Okay, everyone ready up. Let's go to qualifying.
Yeah, to add something else from what he said it ready up A.
Just in time. Or you must be one of the lucky ones to get a seat. You must be a reserve driver.
I think one of them are joining during qualifying.
Yeah, someone did said they were going to join qualifying. I think it is one of the reserve people, as we have 7 people watching in the chat right now. Good evening and welcome into this cold, brisky afternoon in the British weather we've got here.
I'm predicting rain.
Pretty much this British weather we all have.
We haven't had it for a while.
No, really, it's just cold and icy. As your football has just left with, hopefully, it's just a little connection issue. You can rejoin.
You're
right. As we wait for the countdown to settle.
Plus the way left as well.
Okay, hopefully
and is there rain? Boring. Anyways, predictions?
Quality predictions, top 3?
Yeah.
I'm probably go for... I might go for last week's poll, which was Sainus in the Alpine.
Sainus. Where's the...
he's in P2 at the minute. Sano, that's the one. I'm just terrible at reading. I can only try and recognise the name. Apologise as always. But yeah, I'll go for him. I'll go for him for pole, followed by Bulow, and I might add a cheeky Evil Zook in P3.
Okay, now you're just taking it a bit far, I think.
Hey, Evil Zook was up there. I think he was in the top 5 as we were
back now.
As football has joined, thankfully. Hopefully his connection's all sorted out. So we will get the track map up.
My prediction is going to be Football Nitro P1. P2 I'm going to say Bueller. And then P3... Let's go with Ball Boy.
Oh, you're going for Ball Boy, the one-lap wanderer himself.
Sometimes on it.
What, you think he will go for pole?
Well, not for pole.
No, I won't win. You might do. You might win. Don't push yourself too much. Sean, I believe, which is the football guy, which is let's find his name. Football
that's our
Nitro.
current championship leader.
He's currently the championship leader.
Yeah.
And he said he won't win. So I think he's being a bit harsh on himself.
I don't think he's been here. He wasn't here last week, I believe.
Well, trying to go on board. Who's coming across the start-finishing line now? That's Van. Call him Van.
Van okay.
Van Ogit, he's going to be hard to pronounce, but he's the first man to start his first flying lap in the Red Bull as a reserve driver for this evening. What's the strategy around this track?
Like every other track, medium hard.
Yeah, it's pretty much it's same strategy around every track really, because you want to avoid the soft tyres as much as you can, racetrack wise.
Alpine went off. That's Tex track.
Well, we're going to stay with the Red Bull. Pretty much, I believe it's his debut for FRL. Obviously, as a result, he's got traffic ahead of him. Is that his teammate?
And both of them two are actually making their debut.
Both the Red Bull drivers.
Yeah, they're both new to FRL.
Well, he's going to come across the line now. See what competitive time he's got. He's got Bobby behind him now, getting slipstream from his teammate of all people. But let's see what he puts. A 1:11.6. What about Bobby, who's coming behind? A 1:12.3. But he's on the medium to set compound, followed by Van Dungen.
Yeah, Van Dongen.
Yep, I just had a little bit of a voice crack. We see yellow flags in the middle sector, which is an Alpine, which is T-Rex. What's happening here? What's he doing?
Probably went off the track.
Maybe, but he's being very cautious about it. As Evil Zuka's on a flying lap.
Edzak goes P3. And Jeffy goes P5.
Well, Evil Zook will be the next guy across the line. Did take the curb a little bit too aggressively in the last sector, so this probably won't be his fastest lap of the evening. Let's see where it puts him for now. Is he going to be ahead of the medium runners? He lost a little bit of he took a very inside line of that last hairpin. Would you say
I was about to say Skenner K was going purple sector 1 and sector 2, but spun it in the second to last corner, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunate for him. Who else is going to come across the line?
X-Rex, but he's not technically at a good lap.
As we see Sanu, I am saying that right, Sanu, in the Alpine. Sanu, I need to get used to that, as he's on the medium set compound, but he's gone purple on the first sector.
He has damage on the left front end plate though.
Well, we'll see where Buelow comes across now. He's down in 10th of the minute with no fast lap. There's a little Alpha, I believe, just glitched across the line. But Buelow goes P6 for now, behind the medium runners of Jesse.
Yeah, and that's surprising considering he's obviously second place in the driver's standings. I was thinking he'd be a bit higher. Neil Sano across the line though, not surprised that he was only with a 1:16.8 as well. Damage.
Here comes Football in the Haas on the last corner as well. Let's see where he puts. Goes P4. So 4 tenths, 5 tenths, 6. Yeah, 5 tenths covers the top 6 for now.
So technically out of all the championship leaders, Edzak is the highest one at the moment because he's currently third in the standings and third in qualifying at the moment. 2:28 there. Was that tracks? It was.
Well, we're on board with Rackle now in the Aston Martin. He's gone for his first flying lap. Didn't improve. Not the fastest in the first sector. I think he's just taking it very cautiously.
Who's that?
That is Rackle in the Aston Martin. He's
yeah,
gonna.
Has he?
Oh yeah, he is on an outlap. My mistake. He was just the only car I could see on track. But it looks like
And
that is it for now. So it is literally going to be Rattler on offline lap anyway. So we might as well stay on board with him.
He has a quali ban, Michael.
Oh, he's a quali ban. Okay, so I think he's just getting his tyres warmed up.
Him and Smalley, but Smalley isn't here today. I think the next person to start their lap will be...
He will be the Red Bull.
Senna.
Yep,
Senna
Sen.
K. No, we already have another Sen. Oh, and oh my days. Sen and Costoya, no, not Costoya. Sen and Zook are getting a bit racy.
It really shouldn't be, especially unless... No, they're both on their outlap, so I'm a bit concerned by that.
Yeah, they got a bit racy in the fast left-hander, the sharp left-hander though.
Okay, well we're on board with the Red Bull driver of Sen-Kei himself. It's gone purple in the first sector of all, with no traffic ahead. The only guys ahead of him is the Mercedes and the Ferrari, who have just been on board. So he shouldn't have no problem of getting a clean lap in. Reminder, this is a reserve driver, so he might have a personal seat in the future, maybe higher up, who knows. As we see him cross the line in the middle sector, he's gone... It was briefly purple, but it's just gone. So I don't know if that's another glitch, but we'll see when he comes across the line. As he did said, he was purple in the first and middle sector before he spun out at this corner, and he managed to get this right as it is. Hugs the inside line to the pit wall, and he goes pole.
Oh, and Evil Zook's been disqualified. Did he get stuck in the ground?
I think he did as well, turn one.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
If it is, that's pretty unfair, because I'm guessing he was stuck on the gravel, which he can get stuck on this game.
Yeah.
But he did get the car moving, so I don't know why it's disqualified. And
maybe he might have been stopped for too long and didn't get going in time.
Yeah, that is definitely possible. So that's unfortunate for him. He'll be at the very back of the grid.
Van Dongen's gone to P6.
Very good lap with 11.9. Everyone's doing well in the 11.9, 11.8 area, so that's going to be really close. As Bulow believes starts his lap. Anyone else near the end? It looks like Bobby's just started his lap also. Here's Sano coming across the line. It's down 13th. I don't know if he made a mistake because he wasn't on an out lap.
He's only just started. I think it says 0 laps on his tyres.
Yeah, he didn't say he was on an out lap though.
So Zook spun in turn 1, and then apparently he got disqualified for blocking the pit lane.
Even though it looked like he was in the gravel.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I'm a bit confused by that. But I think it's the Mercedes who's going to be completing the lap. No, he's coming into the pits by the looks of his...
Not a bad lap at the moment. P3.
Oh, he was on a lap. My mistake. I didn't know I thought he was coming in. But good lap from him at 11.4 from him. Right, let's see where Bulow is. Standing in 11th. As Glow Stick has gone up to 3rd. No, Bobby, sorry. Bobby's gone up to 2nd.
Sen's the next one to come across the line. I don't think he's improving though. No, he's going to come.
No, he's in the pits, but
tired, out on track. What's happened to him? We'll go on board Neil Sano and see if we can look. Neil Sano goes P3. Neil Sano's just all of a sudden found massive pace in qualify.
Yeah, but we have seen last week. Yeah, he did a massive. Quali lap, which I believe was 2/10 quicker than anyone else.
Nitro only goes P7. But once again, you've got Neil... Oh, Pexrex has left the session. Why has he done that? Well, Neil Sano, you have P3 down to P8, all within a 10th again.
We see Jesse, I think he's starting a lap now, his second lap, and just ahead of him is the Red Bull of the Van guy. He's a little wiggle at the exit of turn 4, I believe, which is going to cost him on this straight here.
Yeah, he's lost a bit of time there. Jesse, on the other hand, he's up 3.5 tenths, 24.8.
But I think the Red Bull will be the next person to actually complete a lap.
I believe so. Yeah, because that's football nitro in the final corner. So
yeah, because I'm looking at the tyre life and he's on 0. So yeah, he should be up there. But no, it looks like he's backed out. He's backed out of this lap.
Yeah,
so I think he might saved up energy and go again, unless he comes in again to get a new fresher tyres. But Jesse behind him, who is on a lap, he might get a tow from him, but he joined the other way as T-Rex is joining back in. Just goes P3, so everyone's getting quicker now.
Track evolution, maybe?
Possibly, but there's like a 10th between each driver down to P10.
Yeah, they're all very close with each other at the moment. But if I'm being honest, probably the closest they've been all season, apart from Belgium last week.
Yeah, possibly so, as Bulow's about to start his lap. So I think Senex is going to be the next driver to complete a lap. He's on pole at the minute, but I don't think that's going to be enough to secure it.
He's a 10th up.
See how much speed he takes in this final corner. Misses the apex slightly, but that's okay if he still keeps the speed up. Hugs the inside line, DRS wide open. Could he get in the 110s? Not quite. But he's extended his lead by quite a good margin, just over 2 tenths over Bobby, who is still in the pits. Jesse is about to come in the pits.
Stoyer's on a lap coming
as Mercedes comes through, he only improves to 10th. As
Bulow,
oh, I just caught that at the right time. He spun out, hit the curb at the second DRS zone. Caught that quite well, actually. That's one improvement. Oh, but he literally got in the way of Rackler, I believe. No, that was Van Dungen.
But luckily he was only on an outlap, but yeah, he shouldn't have been the racing line there.
Yeah, he might get a verbal warning for that, just being on the racing line.
Yeah, and he's really don't know why he's slowing down that much either.
Well, I think he's trying to cool his tyres, unless he is going to attempt for another lap on these tyres.
To be fair, I think you get a fair amount of fuel and qualify for one lap.
It's going to be touch and go, as both the McLaren boys are out on track now with their one and only lap. So let's see if they have the one-lap wonder as a team.
Okay, but I was about to say, Ball Boy's practically just stopped on the track, but he's got going again.
Yeah, but he did this last week, and I don't think he improved. I don't think he was in even the top 5 with this kind of strat, so I'm a bit confused why he does this.
Yeah.
What a spin by Van Dungen. Yeah, unfortunately that lap has gone now, but what a spin from Van Dungen. I just caught it there.
Oh my days. How did he catch that?
I don't know, but as we see, Van in the Red Bull has just moved up to 10th. So there's a little bit of a battle for the...
He's on 3 lap old softs though.
Well, if he is, it's quite impressive that he's still finding time, because the soft tyres really die out very, very quickly just on this game alone, especially on race pace. So it's quite impressive that he's managed to find time on these tyres.
As well, so that's probably his qualifying over as well.
Yeah, and Bulow has stayed out on those tyres that he spun out in, just to get his battery up for his last run. So maybe that's what he's doing. But let's look at the McLaren driver of Ken. Forget. Yeah, him. He's just doing his only.
He's known as Resolute Rally, mate. Oh, he caught the grass on the corner there, but he's not on a good lap anyway, because he had an absolute tank slapper in the first corner.
Yeah, and actually looking at one of the corners, he didn't use all of the track there, so he stays 14th, which is pretty much last. As Ballboy is not really moving around,
Oh,
especially.
did I just see the Red Bull cut the track? I think I just saw the Red Bull cut the track there. I'm not quite sure. Ballboy may want to get going though, because Jesse's behind him now.
Yeah, because everyone is literally starting their last flying lap now. As you see, most of the guys are out on track now. As Ballboy starts his lap, we will cut back to him later. As Glowstick is on our lap. As he spins where Van Dungen did, but he managed to keep out of the wall. Yes, he does. Always lucky to still be alive, but that is qualifying him done for P5 for now. Let's see where Buelow does, who's literally just cut across, managed to avoid the curb that he lost the car in the first place. Yellow flag, sector 2 and 3.
Ballboy is not on a good lap. He's already 9/10 down to what people are usually setting in sector 1.
We might have a contender now as Buelow's gone for purple in the middle sector with 2 lap old tyres. A little bit of squeaminess on the last corner, but he managed to hold it. Does he still have the grip on the banking curb? Yes, he does.
Why is he starting up fuel? Only
P11. So he must have lost a lot of time in the first sector, unless there was a glitch in my end.
And I bet Jesse's not going to be happy with Ballboy because he is right behind him, but Ballboy's on a lap himself. But this might just help Jesse now, because he's going to get the stitch. I mean, he was 3/10 up in sector 2 there. So could this possibly break it into the 110s?
This could be pole. No, it's not. 2,000s off. Unlucky.
Oh, Neil San is retired. He's gone off the track. Glowstick's invalidated. Van Dongen's slow. He's not on a lap anymore. Nitro is only 600s up in sector 2 at the moment. Can Bobby somehow find enough time in sector 2 to steal the pole position?
Yeah, he'll be the next guy who's going to cross the line. He's got no traffic ahead of him. It will be the McLaren who's up the road.
Nitro's the next one, but I don't think he's going to be able to challenge for pole though. He manages P4 though.
He goes P4.
Oh, and oh my goodness. Oh, was that Ballboy?
I'm not too sure, but we're on board with Bobby. He's going to improve. No, he's not. He stays P3.
That McLaren in that final corner was on the racing line, but they were crashed out. I think that might have been Kinetic Forge.
Well, we're going to have to wait and see, as Ballboy is on a flying lap, so there is the other McLaren.
No, Ballboy's finished.
Is it? Oh, yep, yeah, he is. Yeah. As Buelow comes in the pits, so there you go. That is qualifying done. As the new boy of Sentex is on pole, but only by 2,000ths of a second. You can't get any closer than that.
Yeah, I'm really... if I'm being honest, that is probably one of the weirdest qualified sessions I've seen, because you have our championship leader in P5, his rival, Cobra Buelow, only in P12, and then Buelow's teammate, Edzak, in P9.
Yeah, so we might have mixed decisions here. I just missed out. Well, not bad. I binned it on the last sector. Yeah, we've seen a lot of people bin it on their last flying lap, but it was quite entertaining for us to see. But this is your qualifying as the top 10 as it stands. The debut reserve, Sentex in the Red Bull, followed by Jesse, followed by Costa in the Mercedes, as Bobby in 4th in the Alfa Romeo, Football in P5, Sano in P6, Glowstick in P7, Michael Van Dungen in P8, with Edzak and Sen covers P9 and P10. But only
the even better part here is that Costoya was supposed to be relegated going into this race, and look at where he's just qualified.
Exactly, but look at the gap between P12 and P13. There was like half a second of difference, and the top 12 were covered by 4/10, just over 4/10 the gap. So I don't know who could win on top of this one, even a podium.
I'm going to check in with F3 in the meantime whilst we wait. They're already in the race actually, they're on lap 1. I'll check who had pole position. At the moment we have VIP leading, and surprisingly Scar's definitely turned it all around. Surprisingly, Yori was the one. Actually, no, that's not surprising. Yori's been on pole for the past like 3 races, I think. But the annoying part for Ivo here now, F3 don't even have. They only have 9. That's disappointing.
They only had 9, but 11
and they were
asked to
meant to
race.
have. Yeah, they only had 9. Heck, it wasn't even 11. I think it was 12.
Well, that is really disappointment from their point of view. I think they got no one to blame but themselves, because it is just, from my point of view, it is pretty pathetic. Especially if you said you're going to race but you never turn up, and you got no reasons why. So, yeah, it is pretty pathetic if you ask me. Because what's the point of joining the league if you're not going to race, and just wasting people's time and the league's time, pretty much.
And I have news from the drivers. There is no, unfortunately.
Can you repeat that again? You accidentally cut it out.
No rain. And oh my, how many medium runners? That's probably the most medium runners I've seen in a while.
Yeah, well, one.
We even have a soft runner.
Yeah, of the debutant Van. I'm just going to call him Van because I'm going to pronounce his name horribly wrong.
Oh, but sorry, Van.
Yeah, but as you see, 5
Van
hard runners.
with an E.
It's how I see it. Okay, I think he won't hate me for commenting on it. But so he's getting some 15 minutes of fame. I'll give him that if he lets me have that name. Okay, he might be a bloke with a van with a little poodle next to him. I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm going to stop you right there. This is family friendly, alright? We're not.
Yeah, I know it's family friendly, okay? That's why I said poodle, okay? But now we're in the formation lap with no rain currently on the horizons, no clouds up ahead, so we're going to have a very nice clean race. Well, when I say clean, only weather-wise, as Jesse Lilly hits. Yeah, I hope I jinxed it, because it's just be entertaining for us people watching on the stream. So.
What is your prediction, though?
Well, we don't know what Senna K is like at race trim, so it's going to be very interesting to see him. But for now, I'm actually going to go for Jesse for the win. Actually, I'm going to go for a 1-2 Alfa Romeo by the looks of it.
Okay, now that's pushing it so much.
Well, I'm going for it. I'm going for 1-2 for Alfa with Jesse on top, Bobby in second. And I might go for Van Dungen in third. That's my top 3 predictions.
I think Glowstick just lost it a bit on the straight there. But my prediction is... I'm going to say Night... No, I'm not... we'll go Senna P1. Actually, no, we'll go Jesse P1. Nitro P2, and then Costoya with a lucky podium.
Well, I've got a shocking camera angle. All I'm seeing is everyone is rear-ended as the lights out and away we go. I don't know who's got a good start, but Sen K has got an amazing start. Down to turn 1 all alone. Side by side, mix up in the background, and that's the minus spun, which is Van Dungen. He's at the back of the field.
You had I think Edzak or Bulow who hit the back of Van Dongen. I saw Williams.
Yeah, it was one of them. He did get tail-ended.
Costoya did not have a good start.
As look at the gap that Senex is already pulling out. Literally a second already in half a lap. Followed by both of the Alfa Romeos, who's going to be scrolling for P2. Followed by Sano, Mano, Sen, Costa, Van, and Glowstick. Ballboy in the top 10 now. Ahead of Bulow. Ratclare's made up a few places ahead of Edsax.
Hang on a minute. How is Ballboy already P10?
I don't know, but a shocking start. I don't know if he made contact.
I think the Alfa Romeos will swap positions.
Yeah, I think they have. I think he realised straight away Bobby's maybe the man to challenge for the win, as they don't want to be falling around, especially at this stage already. Hopefully Jesse can stay along ahead of him, but already Jesse's losing time to him already, and Sano's already at the back of him. Will he make a dive bomb into turn 1? We'll see. No, he doesn't. As I think Van just made a move. Remember, Van is on the soft tyres, so we will be interested in where his time will be when he pits, probably on lap 7 or 8, because obviously the soft tyres are really shocking. But we've got to hope for a safe.
Rex already in the pit lane.
Yeah, he must have picked damage into turn 1. He was on the hard tyres, so he's going to be
That's a big mistake by Football Nitro. Lost so many positions now, and even Ben Veng was purple in the first sector. He's already picked up massive pace. If he's at least P3 by the end of this stint, I won't be at all surprised. But Buelow and Glowstick now going for that single point. I don't think Glowstick put up a fight there with Buelow. Buelow now finished for the points.
Yeah, appears the Red Bull drivers now moving up the field with soft tyres, so they're going to be working well for the next 4 laps. As I'm seeing a bit of a glitch on the timing screens. Apparently, Sen is a lap.
I don't know what is going on there.
Apparently, Sen is a lap ahead.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, now it's all reset himself. Nearly 2 seconds a gap with 3 on lap 3. Hopefully, Bobby will close up the gap. But compared to the energy between them two, Sen has got double the amount that Bobby's got already.
I'm surprised that Ballboy's not saved as much. He's already used half his battery, and usually Ballboy prefers to save all his battery, and he's going to try to go for on Costoya here now. Not close enough to do it, though.
I tell you what, I was picking on him a few seasons ago. He was driving like an AI, pretty much saving his battery and tyres. But it looks like he's in a really racy mood this afternoon, already up to P9. So he's looking very much in the mood, but he knows he has to get past the hard runner of Costa.
Leaderboard.
Yeah, the leaderboard.
Flicker any chance?
Yeah, I did see it flicker. I thought it was my connection, but
I don't know what's going on there. Buelow on the back to go for it. Right.
No, not quite. Glowstick is still behind them on the hard tyres, so he's going to be looking forward to challenging them later. As we go for.
We have P2. All the way down to P13, still all within the DRS.
Yeah, and I've just only remembered both the Alfa Romeos are on hard tyres, so I think that's why Senna X is pulling away quite easily. Already nearly 2.5 seconds to the gap. As we're still on this battle with Ballboy and Buelow. It looks like he's going to try and put under pressure from Buelow here. And he's going to try and make Ballboy push further Costa ahead, so very good fight in the midfield here for the top 10.
Yeah, Ballboy can definitely overtake Costa, but the real question is, does he have the straight line speed to do it though? Because I think he might, or Rattler's gone round.
Yeah, he has. I think he's only just lost the back end and his car looks fine. Unfortunately, he has to try and catch up back to the pack. As now the gap is now stationary for now. It's still 2 seconds, so Bobby is just holding it in there.
Jesse's lost the DRS to him. This could be Neil Sano's chance to overtake Jesse now.
Yeah, but Sen's more closer to Sano than he is to Jesse, so but it looks like the positions will be holded. Compared behind him as Football is trying to challenge for P6, as it looks like the soft tyres are dying now on lap 5.
Yeah, but he's still done a good job to even get into that. Honestly, this track is... Oh, no! That's Neil Sano in the wall!
No! And he's lost his front wing as well.
I'm surprised he didn't get stuck on the curb on the inside, if I'm honest.
Yeah, which it can easily be done, because all the curves around here are quite huge, aren't they? So if you go over halfway, you are pretty much stuck, aren't you? You're pretty much, what you call it?
Oh, look at Nitro is all over the back of Vang here. Is he going to try? Oh, he's on the inside of him.
Yeah, he's got DRS as well. He's using overtake to defend. Make him go around the outside. Oh, nice clean.
Between them.
Little bit of contact on the exit, but nicely done by Glowstick. And not Glowstick, Football, sorry. I got a little bit of a name mixed up there. Oh, he's lost it a little bit. Both of them.
Oh my goodness.
Surely that's the safety car. And it is. Oh, I was on board with the Red Bull there. Red Bull lost it on exit, and I'm pretty sure Jesse did the same. On the hard tyres though, so that's gonna... He's definitely gonna have to do another stop. But that has not
And
worked
look,
out for the...
Ballboy, very careful with that safety car. They're all gonna have to be very careful with the safety car because that safety car is... That safety car cannot be friendly sometimes.
Yeah, especially it's just hugging the racing line. And obviously there's not really much width gap track-wise alone in this first sector, so you got to be really careful.
Edzak and that pitted... If I'm being honest, I don't know why Edzak and that side kept on going, then pitted, to be honest. Hexrex stays out. Neil Sano... It's a soft.
Unless he's going to get...
Why he's done that.
Unless he's getting that tyre out of the way, maybe go on another set of mediums. Because I think... Well, I think realistically, the guys have already pitted. They're going to have to pit anyway. But if he gets those tyres out of the way, he might go for a medium strat.
Wait, hang on. Is all...
oh dear.
Yeah,
that's a good... hang on. That's
a penalty.
Yeah, that's a penalty there.
The other part that I've noticed is that he's ahead of Rackler, right? But it shows he's behind Vang, so I don't know if he's a lap mischeck.
Well, that's interesting. Sen is one of the leaders has come in. The rest have stayed out.
Bobby stayed out. Not that many pitted.
No, so he's going to be coming out in P8.
Ballboy, I'm not surprised did, because it's Ballboy.
Yeah, that's true, but the gap is between old hards and new hards at only 6 laps, so there's not going to be much tyre advantage difference. So
I don't see them getting to the end either.
Plus, and when the top guys does pit, they're going to have a massive grip advantage, and they're going to be on the mediums.
I think Kinetic Forge is glitched because it still says he's behind Vang.
He probably is on track. As we see someone...
Texrex went off the track. Maybe he... Ooh, hang on. Was he letting Neil Sana go by me because he's on the soft?
Maybe, but you could have done that on when you restart, because now you just got dirt on your tyres.
It saves Texrex losing that time though.
Well, he's on the soft tyre, so I don't know how he's going to lose time that he probably would.
What the hell is Forge doing?
I don't know. I'm getting some weird camera angles at certain park corners. As Ed Saxon is down in 11th. So we've got both Williams
he's fully glitched. His time. If you go to leader, that gap from him is not moving. And what's Ballboy just done? What's going on?
Oh, there's contact, and that is Zook. There must be some very aggressive contact because it's literally on the main straight. So something's happened between.
How is Bulow? How is? Hang on. What? Oh my god! What on? Okay, there has to be a desync. What is Bulow doing? Bulow is up to P6 now.
Yeah, and he was in P10, so I'm a little bit confused by that. He was
behind Ballboy.
Yeah, he was down in P10. It was supposed to be, unless there was something. Whoever made the contact.
I don't know.
Whoever made the contact between the Mercedes has slowed everyone up, and he's managed to gain through that. That's my only prediction why he's up there.
No, wait, because I saw him. I even saw him just straight up hit the back of Jesse. I don't know what on earth Bulow was doing there, but I don't know if there's a desync or anything. But obviously you have Kinetic Forge. His gap just... I don't know if Forge is causing all this. But now Zook's race has just been ruined, and if that safety car comes in... Okay.
The Red Bull of Sen has hit Zook. That's what I'm getting in the comments. Yeah, the Red Bull of Sen hit Zook.
Where did he hit him though? That's my question.
Well, judging where they were before, because Ballboy was with them and Sen is just ahead of him, so there could have been heavy contact between them.
What is Forge doing? Forge needs to just retire because his gap is messed up and he's trying to let Rackler go by.
I think he's trying to unlap himself. I think that's what he's trying to do, but on this game you can't.
He's not a lap down though. His gap is just stuck. Oh, Zook and Van Donk. Zook, just go.
Yeah,
You
I'm
need to
seeing
pit
that as well.
anyway.
As he's just...
Right. How is Bulow now ahead of Glowstick? Okay, there we go. Oh my, this is confusing. I wonder how many drivers F3 has now.
Okay, well, we're back to racing. I didn't even realise. I think that's why the position changed. But now there's a bit of a tussle between the Alfa Romeo. It's got pushed wide.
Look at Bulow and Costoya. Costoya just stays ahead.
Yeah, he just stays ahead, but Jesse has lost massive positions there. He's behind Ball Boy.
I know that Zook is all the Williams and Alpine, Nilsano and Edzak, but I know that what a move by Nilsano. Can he make it work? Yep, he does.
Apparently the Red Bull of Senna was weaving for his tyres and hit Zook, then he spun.
Oh my goodness! How has Jesse not just went in the wall with that?
Sorry, I missed that. I was reading the comments what happened on that safety car. But
so going into sector 3. Oh, what on earth? Oh, okay. What the heck?
Oh, and Jesse makes a dive bomb into turn 1 to Edzak's. And he spun, little contact, and he's just made him spun round as he's lighting up the rear tyres just to get it spinning.
Well, he gets it rotated at least. But, going into Sector 3, he was side by side with I think it was with the Williams of Edzak, and then Edzak forced him wide a little bit. They made contact, and he just barely missed the barrier, and then he lost position to Van Dongen as well, I think. And I know that Zook, I don't even think I need to hear what Zook is saying, because I know he's going to be so frustrated.
Yeah, we need to see what happened on that pit straight.
Who's gone right? Oh, that's Nilsano, again. He's just doing donuts now.
Yeah, and he's on old soft tyres now, on 4 lap old, so those tyres are pretty much dead. So he's going to have to hope for another safety car at this rate, but the top 3 have pulled away, followed by Bulow, who is the freshest hard runner.
But he could possibly get penalised for everything that happened on the safety car because he gained like 3 or 4 positions.
Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of talk after the race. The stewards are going to be very, very busy. As Sen is trying to get past the Mercedes, he's used all of his battery compared to the start of the race. So I think it didn't go as well as he thought at the restart, so he's taking things into his own hands. I think he can take it very cleanly.
I'm surprised that Sen is managing to stay with Bobby, considering that he's on 10 lap old mediums now, if I'm being honest.
Well, the mediums should still have life in them, because football is still with him as well.
Oh, yellow flags, and that's... Who was that?
There's contact, Mercedes.
Yeah, that's Costoya and Sen. So that means that Ball Boy is on for a P2 finish at the moment.
Possibly. Oh, someone else has gone off Glowstick. He's got no front wing.
Oh my goodness, what is going on?
And then we see a messy position for P7 between the Aston Martins and T-Rex and Sen himself. Was there contact between Sen and Costa? I think there was, you know. He's actually wiggling. Would he come into the pits? Oh, he's in the wall! And that's him out of the race. Would there be another safety car?
And that's a safety car. Now, surely this puts Bulow into the lead, I'd imagine. Surely, we know that Football Nitro and Sen are definitely going to pit. Will Bobby, though?
I think the best guys that will be happy for safety car will be Sen and Football, because they are on medium tyres. But Bobby will be the worrying one, because he is already on hards and he has to go to mediums at some point.
Well, the 2 newcomers of the Red Bulls, they've both DNF'd.
Yeah, and obviously what I'm hearing in the comments was Sen actually made contact on the pit straight with Evil Zook, is what I'm hearing. and he might have made contact
is that the
with.
Red Bull or
Yes,
is that the Red Bull or
apparently Sen was weaving his tyres and hit Evil Zook, and that's what I'm seeing in the comments. And he must have made contact with Costa, so he's made contact with both Mercedes apparently.
Who is it that's saying that? Bobby's
Football,
there.
I believe. No, Glowstick,
Right, so
I believe.
the top
Glowstick.
possibly.
My game is broke from Senrally S44.
This is something that we haven't seen in a very long time. Well, technically not actually. But Ball Boy, P2.
By the way, I think I called Zook Zane. I don't know why I did, which I do
Where the
apologise.
hell did you get that from?
I haven't got a clue. I was just reading it and I just recognised the word. But
how are the Aston Martins 4th and 5th? Please explain.
I think just clean driving really, but I think, do they have to pit? No, they don't have to pit.
They've already pitted. And it's almost a Williams 1-2 as well.
Yeah, I think T-Rex will have to pit. I don't think he will do those laps on those hard tyres because they were pretty much on at the start of the race. Well, Bobby's in P7 now with fresh mediums, but could he go to the end?
Kinetic Ford's gap is still broken, by the way. It's not moved.
Yeah, it's not moved at all. So
did he leave during... join mid-qualify? Or did he not?
left? He left a few times, which I think it is going to bug the game the more he...
He has side pod damage as well, I think. From what I'm seeing.
Possibly, but this brings Evil Zoot back in the game, which I believe he will take any day on old hards though, but at least he's back in. Same with Jesse and Glowstick and Sano, who was doing donuts on soft tyres, but now he's going on the hards. We'll definitely get to the end.
Yeah, pretty much everyone who's pitted now, those hards should get to the end, but oh, hang on a minute, is that going to be a penalty for Edzak? Because I saw him cross the white pit entry line. Oh, and Ballboy caught the grass there. Wait, did Bueller just hit the back of the safety car?
Well, if he does, he'll probably get penalised. If he does, he will get penalised.
You get disqualified if you hit the safety car on skate.
And he is, look, yeah, I've seen that.
Wait, hang on. That's got to be a DSQ, right? Because that's what it would usually be. Huh? Nothing? Right, Bueller has got to be glitched.
Yeah, he was overtaken in the last safety car period, so was that something to do with him, or was it something to do with this McLaren driver at the back? Because I'm pretty sure he's got something to do with it. That's my opinion. If not, if Bueller's got a serious connection fault.
Yeah, and we have seen him have connection faults before, because in F3, I remember his connection was absolutely poor in the pre-season race as well.
Yeah, just Jesse, I'm so mad, just got pinned on around the track, which is unfortunate for him, but at least you are still in the race. It's all to play for at the top for the win. Obviously Jesse came second in the last race, so he's hoping for another podium here. It's a very long shot, but he's got to have loads of things going his way. But at least he is still in the race with the safety car, as the safety car is coming in as Bueller leads the way. Hopefully there isn't...
Ballboy's not putting temperature into his tyres, that's scaring me.
I think he's saving every bit he's got, which is not ideal at a restart.
He's going to spin in that final corner if he keeps on doing that, if I'm honest. He's doing a Kimi Raikkonen. Oh, Nilsano!
Yep, as there's contact from the back. Would he get front wing damage? He's compromised though by the Haas driver and the LP.
Bueller's bolted it. Sen tried to go. Oh, they're 3 wide.
That's not going to work.
No. Edzak's gone round.
Yeah, Edzak's has spun. Side by side action at the hairpin between the Ferrari and Alpha of Sen and Bobby. Bobby's trying to go around the outside.
Can he go for it on the Alpine? Oh, he's going to push him. He's going to push him.
As Costa's spun, he's out.
Oh, Costa is out. He's out of the race.
Where did he spin it? He spin on the X of the hairpin.
Yeah.
As Bobby's putting pressure on T-Rex now.
Did Ball Boy have anything to do with that spin from Edzak?
I'm not too sure. It was 3 wide, so they weren't going to make it cleanly. Must have been a racing error if I'm looking at it right. But
And
Bobby...
You've got Rackler, who started in 16th.
Bobby had a little bit of a moment. I think he had a bit of a half spin. He had to correct his steering. Now he's lost position to descend. Now he's under the pressure from Football and his teammate.
Oh, Van Dongen!
He spun! No! No, it's going well for the Astons.
It can just never go the Aston Martin's way.
No, they like to try very differently. As Van Dingen pits, he's going to go straight on the mediums.
Who else just went round? Neil Sano again.
The exit of turn 1 as well. He's not really loving this track. And he's getting overtaken by Edzak.
Not close enough though. I wonder if the brothers made contact with Rackler and Van Dongen maybe in the final corner.
Hope not, boy. He must have lost it on the curb, which we have seen both the Red Bulls do. Well, one of the Red Bulls, I should say.
Textrex is definitely going to have to pay again. And you've got you've got Bobby trying to go for
we've got spinning in the background and it's glow stick.
Glow stick's gone off. And Zook is somehow P9.
Yeah, unfortunate, but hopefully he's still got those tyres in good condition on medium compound. Hopefully he can chase down Zeke on this old hards. As we look for the battle for P6 now, with both Alfa Romeos and Football.
Look at Sen. Is Sen going to go for it? He's going to try, I think. Michael Van Dongen swung round the outside. Can Sen do it? He's done it.
Fantastic move from Sen. Good clean racing from the pair of them. Is he going to return the favour on the exit? No, he's not. Good driving from these two. As we've seen last week, though, look at the clouds, they're getting cloudy.
Hang on. Right, well, there's definitely a desync.
Yeah, there definitely is, I think.
Yeah, Bulow's Wi-Fi is just...
Okay, Glowstick has just let Evil Zook by. He just let him by the looks of it.
I was going to say, he might have damage, but he definitely doesn't, because it was only a spin he had. But
I think he let him through.
Your Wi-Fi, Bulow's Wi-Fi is definitely screwed.
It's either Bulow or... why is Evil Zook has let...
Oh, Van Dongen's gone off at turn 1.
Oh, whoa, what's going on here? T-Rex, Bobby, Jesse, they've all had a collision.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Jesse's got no front wing.
Wait.
So's T-Rex.
Safety car. Is anyone going to come in?
What's happened between these two? Both Alfa Romeos are going to be stacked.
Whoa.
Bobby trying to do a Sebastian Vettel in the pit lane.
Okay, I know that... Right, hang on. With that safety car, though, hang on. Where the heck did Van Dongen close that?
But where did he retire?
In the frickin' where Kinetic Force just passed, that corner. Turn 4, I think. Turn 3, 4.
You're pretty sure he just...
What? What is going on?
This is some weird connection glitch. It's definitely between the McLaren driver and the Williams driver of Bulow. It is one of them two, as Van Dingen left. If you're certain he did leave, cause that safety car, then he should be reported. Obviously, I didn't see it.
I saw him go wide. I did see him go off the track in turn 1, but then after that, I saw nothing. Well, Kinetic Force been disqualified.
Why has he been disqualified?
Ignoring... Oh, I think he overtook... Oh, he overtook the safety car, I think.
Tried to unlap himself, as we see. And McLaren as... Oh, right. The McLaren has finally retired.
Yeah, this is just... I really want to cast, but I'm not going to, but this is just F.
Yeah, it's not really been the best of lobbies. It's one of those that one person can destroy the lobby. This is barely survivable and very confusing of basically who's making the right or wrong decisions. But let's stay. I'm gonna.
We'll see.
With
Zook's the driver. Zook's in the pit lane. Oh, did he change his front wing?
Nope, he's gone straight for a new set. I almost said a curse word there. A set of medium compound, a new fresh set. So he's going to go to the end. Probably aggressive strategy now. He is in last place in 12th. Not many cars on track, so...
F3 only has 7 drivers racing at the moment.
Right, now we got one drive out of the way that might have been the cause of the problem. I'm going to go on board with Bulow.
If it continues, then we know that it's Bulow.
Well, I'm going to be on board with him and see if he actually collides with the safety car. And
yeah.
if there's no issues between here and now, connection-wise, then we know it was the McLaren. But we are going to still question Bulow's.
I'm watching F3 at the moment. VIP has just crashed out, and he was running P2.
So, by the looks like we have 6 drivers in the F3 race.
Yep. And if I'm being honest, that might have just been the move that wins Mr. Merckx the race.
Maybe so, but now the safety car comes in this lap with 16, 17 laps to go. Hopefully everyone has made their mandatory pit stops. It looks like Ballboy and Bulow are going to go to the end on those old hard compounds. So we might still see a traffic jam. We might see another traffic jam. Exactly. Followed by Sen and Football on old 6 laps hard tyres.
Oh, not again.
And he's got 5 seconds to his name again. More contact. Let's have a look. I think he just ran into the back of Jesse. Hopefully Jesse's not got a penalty.
He has no damage, but they're going now. Bueller just bolted it again.
Yeah, and you see Bobby is making a move on Football. Down the turn 1, dive bomb down the inside on the medium compound.
He's done it.
Yeah, he does it.
Nice big moment. Tex Rex, he's going to try go for it. Clean racing at the moment. Can he do it around the outside? There's a yellow flag, and that's Rackler, I think. Tex Rex gets ahead, but is that going to be an illegal overtake?
No, I think it's Sanu. Sano, that's him. I think he spun on the hairpin as his car was ghosted. But yeah, Bueller is just bolted away. He's only a second and a half gone.
Yeah.
Ballboy is holding a massive train. Look at that.
Traffic down there.
Pretty much the whole of the top 10 are just hugging each other pretty much. But now it looks like Sen is...
Oh, he's gone round again.
Single file between 9th and 2nd at the minute. Down to P9, it's all battle for 2nd.
Yeah.
This is insane as we're watching from Jesse's point of view of what carnage this could bring. Speaking of Jesse, he might make a move here for P8 on Edzax.
Here goes Football Nitro on Tex Rex. Back on that hard compound tyre. And he is not quite ahead, and there's a bit of contact.
Oh, and he just holds the position. He does a switchback on the outside. And does a switchback on the inside. He did a double switchback on him.
Oh my goodness.
Still side by side, the move's not done yet.
It's not done. Football Nitro stays ahead. And he does.
Wow, what clean racing. And it looks like the hard tyres are not dying just yet. They're not giving up with, well, any a fight. Apart from Sen and Bobby. And they made contact.
Was there contact for Bobby?
There must have been. As they're still side by side. Still trying to fight who's going to get contact on the main straight.
Ooh, Bobby got the squeeze. He goes for the switchback. It does not work.
Contact on exit didn't work. He had to back out, and that's going to compromise his exit. Football's going to go around the outside of him. No, he doesn't. But it's probably going to get the much better run. Yellow flags behind.
That was for Jesse. This is very insane racing, and Bulow has just pulled 3.5 seconds in the meantime.
Nearly 4 seconds in 2 laps.
Yeah.
That's what you get for not warming up your tyres, Ballboy.
Oh, where goes Bobby? He saw the gap, but he couldn't get it, and he's already out of battery.
And Ballboy's pretty much got half the battery. Boy's got more than half a battery
Yeah.
than anyone at the minute because these lot have been squabbling. But since the restart, we haven't had any spinners apart from
No, we have Jesse.
yeah, Jesse and Sano. But apart from that, it's been clean racing. But these two, Bobby and Sano, Sen.
We know that Bobby obviously has that aggressive driving style.
Yeah, but has he learned from his mistakes? Well, we'll find out if he gets his move done. He has got the spatial awareness. Look at these guys. This helicopter angle. This helicopter angle with all 8 drivers are pretty much in that same shot at that corner with this helicopter shot. As Bobby is trying to go again.
And that's glow sticks.
No, not glow.
He's lost a bit of his front wing.
Yeah, he's going to have to pit if he's got any fresh tyres available.
Jesse gets fast lap.
Yeah, well, he's got clean air and fresh tyres. No, he hasn't got fresh tyres. He's 5 lap old.
Ooh, Bobby's really trying to go for Sen.
Jesus Christ, where do you look? But Bobby's got better battery than anyone.
And that's Jesse again. Wait. And Nilsson has gone round again.
Yeah, he has. Down to turn 1, he's not having a good race at all. His bad luck just continues here, but who's got good luck is Bulow. Nearly 6 seconds already.
Bobby sends it.
Jesus, these guys
He
just
doesn't have a gun though. Still, he does for now. Always going to try to go for it around the outside. Send force him off the track.
Unbelievable racing between these two. They're finding wheels from.
Bobby's out of battery.
Yeah, he is. I think Sen's got the better straight line speed to hold. Oh, as Jesse spuns in the gravel.
Nitro might try to go for air. I'm surprised Nitro's keeping up the pace with these guys on those hards. Obviously, you do have Ballboy. 17 lap old hards still holding these guys up. But I'm surprised that Sen. Oh my goodness! Look at Bobby. God.
He's getting really desperate now, but he needs to be careful because those tyres could die off any minute.
Yeah. You know, if you haven't got that in 3 or 5 laps, then that's when they're going to start to get desperate, and you can really tell because he's all over him.
Bobby's clearly the fastest driver out of these two, but Sen's got the straight line speed to hold him.
Yeah, but Bobby also has no battery for you, so that makes it even more difficult. He's going to try to go around the outside. Is there going to be enough less bit of contact and glow sticks retarded in the pit lane? Is Bobby going to be ahead? Sends on the outside.
They've both got DRS.
Bobby sends it down inside.
Oh,
more
there's still. Careful, boys. Try and keep clean racing.
Careful. Bobby for now is ahead. There's a lot of contact, and Bobby's really forcing him off now. He's ahead.
How are these two still got it on the track? But here comes Football out of nowhere.
Look at Nitro. Look at Nitro.
Here he comes.
They're 3 wide.
He's going to get 2 in 1, is he?
He's going to get 2 in 1.
Wait for Sen, though.
Sen sends it. Bobby goes for the switchback.
Oh, but little
get it.
Wow, where do you look?
This is just helping Ballboy. This is helping Ballboy and Bulow run away.
Yeah, on those hard compounds. This is insane. What a move from Football, though. Pretty much 2 for 1, but a little bit of a dive bomb from Sen.
Bobby was definitely getting a bit too desperate, I think, with that.
Yeah, I think he went for the double switchback on both of them, but he lost the rear end, which compromised his exit. I mean, lost 2 positions.
It was great racing, but my goodness.
Yeah, fair play to Jesse, Sen, and Bobby just to keeping it clean, despite the amount of contact between the pair of them. But I think Sen's got a super straight line speed, which is making him hold the position beautifully.
Yeah.
But now let's see between Sen and Football now, which I think Football's got the better straight line advantage, but we will see right now.
I've got a great camera angle here. I've got the helicopter cam, thankfully. Is Football going to try and go for it again? He definitely has a better straight line speed, I think. Is he going to try to send it? No.
He does his dummy.
But Sen goes wide.
But it does work. Not quite this time around. We've got 10 laps to go in this race. Who's going to come out on top between these guys? Who's going to get on the podium?
Yeah, well, the real question is who's going to win, because Bulow and Ballboy might not get to the end on those tyres.
Yeah, but Sen and Football are fighting so much, they might even not have the same tyre life as them.
Yeah,
So,
and Ballboy's just saving his battery like a madman.
So, Rex and Edzax might have a chance, even still Bobby. So anyone in the top 7 could do this. Obviously, Zook is
Anyone
just
apart
there.
from Rex, really.
Yeah, Zook is just a few seconds behind, so
if people start to make too many mistakes, you never know. Even Zook could be on this podium.
And you know what? Now they're not squabbling. They've just caught out Ballboy massively here. Sen is right behind him.
Yeah, but Ballboy has the battery to use here. He's got over 50%. And either way, Sen's still a bit too far, I think, to go for it.
Well, let's see if he uses it. He does, only a little. But the other guys behind him have used theirs as well, so they need to save up if they're going to make a move. Oh, Zedsack has made a dive bomb on T-Rex. He's going to use the DRS on the exit. Does he have the move?
Not ahead yet. T-Rex goes for the switchback, maybe? No, he's going to try to stick it around the outside. But he lets him go.
Yeah, he didn't have the battery. He had 3% battery, so he didn't have it at all. But what a good move from Edzax. So literally anyone in the top 7 could probably win this.
Yeah.
But I'd say win this. Bulow's got a 7.5 second lead.
These guys are really going for it for P5 here. T-Rex tries to go around the outside, but he doesn't do it. He just doesn't have enough grip, I think.
And here comes. Oh, that was a late defensive move.
Bobby goes for it. These two don't like each other, obviously. I think they've had quite the rivalry this season. Are they going to race each other fair here? Bobby turns in.
No.
He spins T-Rex.
Yeah, I don't know if that was late dive from T-Rex or Bobby just closed the door on him. Either way, like you said, they probably have not the best of rivalries, so there's going to be more arguments between these two.
Yeah, once I saw, if you see those two go side by side, you know one of them are going out of this race.
Well, I have to admit, before that incident...
Oh, Edzack trying to go for it.
Yeah, trying to catch Football out. It's not working though, so...
They've all wasted their batteries so early that they just have nothing to use. It's just based off of pure pace now.
Yeah, so they got to just save as much battery as they can. Ballboy is still holding off beautifully and still has double the battery they have. So Ballboy might be on a
Edzack. I'm really hoping that Bobby gets nowhere near Ballboy, because if he gets near Ballboy, then I feel like he might just spin him completely out, if I'm being honest.
You think Bobby might take him out?
I mean, Bobby does like to take people out. You just saw what he done with T-Rex there.
But you did say there was there was a rivalry between them two anyway. But we'll see.
There is quite a bit of a rivalry.
Well, we'll see in the next few laps if he does keep it clean with these two. But so far, apart from that incident, it's been an amazing few laps so far. Late braking from the Haas driver to get a good exit on the Ferrari, but it's not working for him. As
everyone is saving their battery now.
Yeah, but they're all similar battery as well, so there's not going to be much difference. Yeah, apart from Ballboy.
Do they know that Ballboy has this much battery though?
I think people have been watching him close enough that they should know what Ballboy is like.
Nitro is really on the back of him. Ballboy's going to try to get around the outside, but he takes way too much of a wider line there.
So yeah, if I was Edzax, I would not bother trying to attacking these guys if these guys would be fighting. Just
sit back, relax, and enjoy the event.
Yeah, watch the show, get some popcorn out. You're gonna love this battle.
Yeah.
This is just a reminder. This is a battle for P2, despite any penalties after the race. But this is insane, and the gap between Bulow is extended even more. 8.4 seconds. I think he's got this in the bag here with 6-7 laps to go.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't get a puncture or anything, or I just realised Neil Sano is going to score a point for the first time, I think, as long as he doesn't crash.
Yeah, despite all the spins, he might go fastest lap.
He's spun so many times this season. and not scored. He's not finished a single race either. So this might be something big for him.
Yeah, that's between 2nd and 6th place. They're all in a second of each other.
Yeah, I just checked. Neil Summers DNF'd every single race he's taken part in. Can the curse finally be broken today?
Yeah, it's only for a point, but at least it's something.
It's still something.
But Sen is still trying. It looks like he's got the pace on Ballboy in the first sector, but that's pretty much it. Because he hasn't got the great.
On second sector.
Not only that, he doesn't have the greatest exit in this corner here.
Yeah.
And he kind of does, but then Ballboy hits that magic button, which he doesn't. Oh, now he does.
He's doing small. He's just using it wisely.
Yeah, he's
tapping it. If I was
it.
him, I'd save it. I'd save it all for the last lap, if I'm honest.
If I'm honest, I think he's changed. He might have.
Nitro and Bobby got very close to each other. Bobby picks the one line. Is that going to open the gap for Ed Zach? No.
No, just a better exit for Bobby. But that's it. He's not going to gain anything more than this.
Yeah. This reminds me of something. F3, when we were racing at Italy, you had that like 7-way battle for a single point, and then contact was between Bobby and Football Nitro, and he spun him round.
Well, it looked like there was. I didn't see it, unfortunately, but it looked like it was only a half spin, so he's still in this fight. But Football's dropped down to last place in this group.
And Bobby is on the back of Sen once again, and he's given the position back, I think.
Unless it was a legal overtake, or he actually did it by
maybe. Nah, if it was an illegal overtake, he would have probably got penalised from us, because I think that would have taken him a bit too long.
No, I think it's 20 seconds, so he had enough time to do it. But even so, good respect between him and Bobby, but we'll see after the race if he had to.
Yeah. Ed Zach's outside of DRS now. Are the medium tires struggling now? We told Ed Zach to just sit back and relax, look where he put him.
Exactly, and he's just got enough battery than anyone apart from Bobby, which now he's using overtake just to get his position back. Looks like he's sliding oversteering on those mediums, so yeah, I think the crossover could be now.
But what about Buelow and Ballboy, obviously, because they've been on those tires for almost the whole race, pretty much. Because look at Sen, he's all over the back of him now.
I mean, if they are dropping off, I don't think Buelow's going to have any problems. I think he has got the race one in the bag, as it stands.
As long as he doesn't get puncture.
Yeah, that is true, but if they are in puncture territory, then Ballboy is using this pretty well, of using his battery and when to use it. But Sen's more closer than ever now, surely, and he's saved a bit of battery as well to compromise him.
Ooh.
I think. And
it started raining in F3.
Well, that's F3, but we're seeing loads of action here.
Bobby and Nitro.
Oh, Ed Zach has just gone too deep, but so is Bobby. And I think Football is just holding his position. I think he tried to go around the outside in turn 1. He's actually pushing him slightly at the hairpin, but unfortunately he's not getting that position like that.
At this rate, I feel like anyone is at risk of getting a puncture. I think everyone's going to make it to the end. A lot of people are at risk of getting punctures, apart from Rackler and Zook, I reckon.
Yeah, but are they going to get to the finishing line in one piece? That is the question.
Zook can get P7 here. I just realised.
Yeah, maybe. But I think Tex Rex has actually had a decent stint since the safety car has been quiet.
But look at the penalties. He has 8 seconds.
Oh, 8 seconds. Oh, yeah. Well, just a handful of laps to go. 3 laps to go.
Yep.
Ezek is just hanging on to the DRS of Sen. As now Sen is out of battery. But
at this rate, all of them Bobby's completely out. There's no way that Bobby's going to get this podium, if I'm being honest, unless he pulls off an absolute masterclass. I don't think he'll be on that podium because he is completely out of battery.
Well, Ballboy has dropped a little bit of his battery. He's now down to 25%, but still holding it pretty well. He is taking some shallow lines here.
Bobby sends it.
He's got the move.
He's listening to the stream, I think. I think that was a bit much though, because he made it pretty wide there. But hey, I guess that's racing.
Yeah, well, we'll leave it up to the drivers what they report and not. We have our opinion, they have theirs. But Ballboy is still alright. He still gets a good exit over Sen.
Let's not forget that Sen stole Ballboy's podium at Silverstone not long ago. Is he going to take this away from Ballboy?
I would say, oh, here comes the Williams of Edzak. I don't think Edzak was going for a move there. I think he just took him by surprise because I think Sen did brake early.
He might just, or he just braked it a bit too late.
Yeah, so I think he did that.
Wrong with Sen.
Yeah,
Sen's like, he went awfully off the pace there. Has he got a puncture or something?
I'm not too sure, but I think Edzak was avoiding more than overtaking, to be honest. But we'll see. 1.5 laps to go.
Lags, and that's. Oh, Neil Sana's going to go for that fast lap. Bobby! Okay.
Oh, Matt, I just missed it as well. What happened?
I saw it. Bobby just absolutely sent it on Edzak, which completely. He wasn't even close. He lost the rear, and then he just sent it on Edzak.
Okay, well now it's a 4-way fight now. Edzak is just hanging on to the DRS, but only for one more lap.
This is Sen's last chance now, pretty much.
Oh, Ballboy's pressing the overtake.
He's just got to get this to the end now.
Here comes Sen.
Don't die from it. Sen's going to go for it. Sen, please.
They're still there. He's still there.
They're all side by side. Sen, can he get ahead? Oh, Ballboy, there's contact. Ballboy stays ahead though. And Edzak, Nitro's got ahead of Edzak.
Yeah, I think he lost it on the exit of turn 1. He lost a lot of ground to him, but Ballboy still holds on, but he's got the Ferrari all over him. Oh, this is the most pressure I think Ballboy's ever had in his life.
Yeah.
He's had it for like about 15 laps and he's still got the position despite the pressure from the Ferrari, from everyone behind him.
If Ballboy gets a puncture right now, I will cry.
And now Sen's got the battery advantage, and now he's got the pace advantage. He's going to make the move now.
He's going to go for it. He sends it down the inside. Okay. No!
No! In beast. Oh! I am shocked for words, ladies and gentlemen. That was insane.
Hang on. Here comes Nitro. Is Nitro going to get Sen to the line? Is he going to get him? Sen blocks him off. Sen gets him. But I don't think he's going to keep that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. That is insane. I'm lost for words. I genuinely lost for words as a commentator. But let's go for the race winner. It's Bulow. Well-deserved drive. Deserved the win from the safety car period. Just dominated that race. Literally 14 seconds the gap. But yeah, I mean, it's no surprise on the last lap is really like this. But yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of talks.
I want to cry.
I tell you, the admin.
Neil Sano, he's going to finish his first race in P8. Can he take the fastest lap as well? As a bonus, he does.
I am lost for words. That was insane. I think we're just mostly disappointed of how it finished, because I don't know if that was a desperate move from Sam, because Ballboy left the room and Ballboy was just a passenger at that point as soon as he got him on the curb.
It's going to be hard for me to respect Sen now in PAFR, because I'm his teammate there, and after what I've just seen here, I am absolutely disappointed, and I don't even want to interview him after that.
Well, we have to see if he actually joins.
Bullboy says he should have won the race. He shouldn't have won it, but he should have been on the podium.
Yeah, Bulbo, I don't think you would have been the race winner because Bulow just dominated.
Yeah.
But unless he's talking about the earlier safety car, which we hope
I
we
know
get
that
in.
Sen. I'm pretty sure Sen was robbed in the final laps last week, but
Well,
do
we
you
have to
really
see.
need to do that?
I think
I
I think what Bulboy was trying to say, I think it's because of that first safety car with Bulow. I
Yeah.
think that's why he's saying he should have won. But we have to wait and see what
Then
Bulow says. Right, as race results are, it's Bulow who wins the race, followed by Sen, Football, Bobby, Tex-Rex, Evil Zook finishes some P6 at the end. Good recovery drive from him. Followed by Racklin P7 after his spin. Followed by Sano, Edzax, and unfortunately, Ballboy down in P10. And that is your top 10. And the rest is history, as you can clearly see. But yeah, what an ending. And a shocking ending, really. But an exciting one nonetheless. As Bulow is surely in comfortable contention for the championship now with 2 wins on the bounce, but with Football very close on the podium with him.
if I'm being honest, I don't think I want to interview after all that. And we almost had less drivers finish than F3. And F3 had 9 drivers today and 6 of them finish.
Well, it depends on the people who's got the nerves to just stay calm, but 1 or 2 drivers didn't have that calmness, really. But yeah, do you think you can invite...
It's going to be hard for me to respect Sen, though, from now on.
do you want to send the invites out for the top 3?
I'll see if they want to interview. But if we end up interviewing them, there's no way I'm interviewing Sen, I think, if I'm honest.
We'll have to see, but yeah. Jesse says
P3?
P3 was Football, which is Shane, I believe Sean. But yeah, Football, his name is.
Sen took the podium away from Bulbo and Silverstone, and now he's gone ahead and done it here as well.
Yeah, well, we've got to see what the drivers say. The stewards are going to be really busy this week, especially with F2, because obviously we had pretty much a full grid compared to F3. I'm pretty sure we had the most crashes as well. So there's going to be a lot of talks about F2 this week.
What's Nitro's username? Because I can't find them.
Who?
That's why. It's because it's JSI Shane. That might be why.
But yeah, unfortunate for Ballboy. Well, since we're here and we're waiting for the drivers to come in, who do you think your driver of the day is?
I can't. Probably Bulow. I can't find Football Nitro either for some reason.
Well, I'm going to have to say Ballboy in this matter because of the fantastic pressure that he put on. And he was pretty much staying out of trouble out of all that race. And we have to see if Bulow did overtake people on that first safety car.
That is actually true. Because he did overtake a lot of people, actually. I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to say Ballboy. Despite him crashing out at the end, which wasn't his fault, I'm gonna have to give it to Ballboy.
Yeah. I can't find Football Nitro for some reason.
Let's see if I can. Yeah, and I've got Football Nitro and Bulow, so you just need that. Yeah, and Sen as well. Just like that. But yeah, that was the race. I mean, there was no surprise there would be safety cars in that one, but well, just I am still stumped for words really of how that ended.
Yeah.
I think there was two desperate drivers in that group of cars there, but you know we have to see it from their point of view. And I'm looking forward to what chat is going to say in the F2 chat. But let's just wait for a few minutes if the drivers are going to join.
If they don't join, then if they don't join by like 1/2 or something, then I might end it there.
Yeah, possibly.
But F3, fill you in. Yori won the race. JB got second. O Steven got a podium. Then you had Gamer Banana in P4, Leslie P5, and Mr. Mercs P6. But yeah, yeah. Doesn't seem like any of them are joining actually. And they say where are we at, yet we are in the party chat. So I don't know why. I don't know why he's. I don't know what he's on about.
Yeah, but Jesse is not really happy about it. What's that?
Bulow started party chat. Football Nitro in there, so we may have to go in that.
I haven't. Okay, I don't have an invite for that.
Right. You sure that you should have your notifications off?
No, it's on. Okay, well, okay, I'm guessing we're joining that party.
Did you get an invite from it?
Well, it's in there, so yeah, I'm gonna go now. Right, hello.
Hello, old mate.
Oh, you're really quiet, whoever that is.
Bulow.
Who is that?
Just
What do you mean?
increase his volume.
Oh, alright. One sec. I have a question. I have a question.
Huh?
Is that Bulow?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have a question, I said.
Okay,
What's
what's your question?
Can I bark?
No.
Okay, thank you. Mate, what the heck happened in the last lap?
We're still live.
Yeah, we're still live at the guys.
alright.
Do you want to do the interviews or not?
Of course.
We can do it.
Okay, well, Bulow, congratulations
Yeah.
on your win. I think it was 8.5 seconds at the end. Oh, 13 seconds,
Thank you.
sorry, which was a dominant race from you. How was it like from your point of view?
I'm just gonna say thanks to Bullboy. He kept all the drivers behind. I think I don't know if I was fast or he was slow because I was even surprised myself to be that far away from the grid.
Well, it was fantastic then, because Ballboy was holding everyone a treat. I don't know if it was his tyres, but it was a super race from you, and I think it was just smooth sailing from your point of view from that last safety car. But I do have a question though: what happened in the
Yeah.
first safety car? Because we did see a lot of position changes, and
I
you were P10 at one point, and somehow you were in P5, P4 near the end. So
I actually have no idea. I was on AI mode, so I'm gonna take responsibility for this. I was watching the stream actually, and I was in AI mode and I had no idea what was happening.
okay,
Uh,
so if that is the case, you
yeah.
might be talked about of what just happened.
Yeah, you're not really meant to go into AI now.
Really?
Well, I don't know if there's a rule about it, but if you're in AI mode, then why are you in AI mode in the first place?
Yeah, all right.
So there might be
Everyone.
questions. There might be questions about
Yeah.
that. Um,
I mean,
if you were in AI mode, then yeah, you weren't in control. But it's questionable how you made up a lot of positions on the safety car,
yep.
which
All right.
Ballboy said he should have been his win because apparently you were behind him.
Even if I was behind him, I was easily gonna overtake him, and I know that for a fact.
Well, we don't know because everyone struggled to overtake him, including Sen, Bobby. He holded everyone up a treat. So we don't know now, and we probably never will. But
Yeah.
it might be looked at by the steward. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it will stay as it is for you. But we just
All
have to
right.
wait and see. But what a fantastic drive though, and hopefully you'll still get good points out of this despite everything that's happened.
Thank you very much, Michael.
No worries. But congratulations on your win, your second back-to-back win from
Thank you. Thank
Spa.
you.
The next race, which is what's the next race? What's the next race? Charlie, do you know what the next race is?
Singapore.
Singapore, right? Do you think you can
No,
make it a hat trick of Singapore? Singapore.
absolutely not. I'm not a big
You
fan of
will.
that track. I'm not a big fan of that track. I think I've driven twice. I think this in this game. I mean, at least Charlie's not driving with us because he would have smoked us in Singapore. I know
Who?
it's his track. You.
No, I'm worse, Bulo, on Singapore, if I'm honest, on this game.
Really? Oh, okay.
I'm not joking, I am. I lost something.
Because last game you were a beast. That track.
Yeah, then you definitely didn't get your teammate to take me out.
All right. Hopefully it's gonna be a good result.
Yeah, but hopefully it will go your way. Maybe you're comfortable taking the championship lead. I don't know what the gap is between you and the championship leader, but I'm pretty sure it's very, very close now.
Was already very close.
Sorry, what was that?
The gap now is 6 points, but he is going to win like 10 points on me, so he's 4 points ahead of me.
Well, it's really close, and anything can happen like today because Ball was set to get that P2, but a little incident between him and Sen cost him. So anything can happen. So we just have to wait and see. But congratulations on your victory. Hopefully it will stand for you, and you're not involved in any incidents whatsoever.
I really feel bad for Bobo because I was just gonna cross the line and saw him DNFing him and my teammate. I was like, what was that?
Yeah, I think most of us. I think that pretty much the chat was feeling sorry for him because he did deserve that
That was
P2.
ridiculous, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, but either way, congratulations on.
Were you and Edzak in the same party chat, Bulo?
What's party chat?
Or were you in a party chat with each other?
Basically,
no. We never go on a party.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But well done for your race win today, and hopefully you will get another chance of taking another win in Singapore.
Thank you.
as
we see football in this chat as well, who got P3.
Yeah. Oh, my voice is so fucked today.
Language.
Yeah.
So it's nearly finished. But congratulations on your podium, which has been a very tough race for you. Banging wheels with a few drivers, but you still managed to get a podium just behind Sen. How was that race from your perspective?
Chaotic. Bobby and Sam were battling the whole race, and then there were a lot of safety cars, and at the end, Sen and Bobby crashed. I tried to overtake Sam, but it didn't work out. Yeah.
Yeah, possibly. And to be honest, you might still.
Bobby also spun me out.
Yeah, which I'm pretty sure your eyes lighted up when that happened, because I think you were just hoping for a last lap collision, because it is mostly happens in
I had more
FRL.
pace than, I think I had more pace on the hards than them, but you can't really overtake it around these tracks. Yeah.
No,
the Austrian.
it is mainly in turn 1. So it's pretty much Monaco's without the walls. So yeah, you just got to hope for the best, really, which you clearly did. Had the luck near the end of that race, and who knows, you might even get second in
Hope
that
so.
race with Sen maybe getting penalties, and we still don't know what's going to happen to Bulow in the future. So you still might have maximum points here, but we just
I
never
think
know.
will be P2.
Okay, well, we'll just have to wait and see because of the safety car. But
Yeah.
still, brilliant race from you and Bulow, for that matter. Obviously, we've got Singapore coming up next. Do you think you're going to have another chance of a podium? Maybe when, more importantly, more clean, just clean racing.
I hope it will be clean next week. But I think I have more chance in Monza and Kota, Mexico than in Singapore. That tracks are better, I think.
Well, hopefully, Singapore is only the only negative with the remaining races we've got.
No, for me not, I think. For me, Abu Dhabi is negative. I'm really bad at that track.
So what are you thinking? Probably just P5 will be happy?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you get that. Hopefully you get a podium, and maybe the results of tonight will go your way. But we'll just have to wait and see with that, because we know the stewards are going to be very busy in the next few days. But congratulations on your podium, and a fantastic race from yourself as well. And yeah, good luck for next race, unless Charlie's got any questions for you.
No, you've already answered all of my questions.
I might as well ask you to start first, since you apparently answered all your questions. But yeah, that's the top 2. Well, top 2 or 3. Sen is not able to make it, which will be very interesting to chat to. But that's it for FRL F2 tonight. Obviously, we're back here tomorrow for F1, where this young boy, grumpy boy Charlie, will be taking part. And 7 p.m. Tuesday evening, and we'll be back again next week for F2 around Singapore, 7 p.m. British time. And I am very happy to finally got the channel up on my screen. So I'm more happy than that than anything. So well done, guys. For the guys that have finished, well done to Bulow for your fantastic victory. And we will see you again next week.
Bye.
Bye.